Hello, and welcome to Caninetofive's Introduction to Mark and Reward Training. Today we will be introducing you to the basics of mark and reward training and showing you an example how to set up the target behavior as well. The ideal way of training a dog is through positive reinforcement of a behavior through a reward. But the problem with that is that it is difficult to give the reward at the right time in order to let the dog know which behavior is the one we are trying to reinforce. This is where the mark and reward system comes into play. With the use of a marker, we are able to curate a language which is able to effectively communicate the instant of a desired behavior, while also providing a non-punishment method of letting the dog know when the behavior is incomplete or incorrect. Just like Pavlov was able to make a dog associate the sound of a bell to its meal, the marker acts as a stimulus that is associated to the reward. Thus, by marking a behavior with the stimulus, one can effectively communicate exactly which behavior is the desired one. To start using the mark and reward system, it is important to first create the association of the marker with the reward. The most common markers are the sound of a clicker or the vocalization of a key marking word such as a yes. A reward must follow the marker every time to create a strong association. Now that we've got the basics, we will be running through an example of how to set up a mark and reward training session with the command go to bed. The key to the mark and reward system is to slowly raise the criteria for a reward in as small increments as possible. First, place the target mat in front of the dog and wait. The criteria for the first reward will vary with the dog, but a good place to start is to wait until they try touching it with their paw. Once the dog is able to successfully pass the criteria 4 out of 5 times, it's time to move up to the next criteria. A rough guideline on how to raise the criteria would be to place all 4 paws on the mat, then to sit on the mat, and then finally to lie down on the mat. The dog will most likely be hesitant while moving up criteria, but be patient. By withholding the marker and reward, we are effectively communicating with the dog that the behavior is incomplete and waiting for it to try something else. Timing is everything. Be sure that you are marking the behavior at the right time. Imagine that you are trying to take a perfect snapshot of the behavior and the marker is the shutter. Be sure to take short breaks every so often to keep the dog focused. This will help avoid the dog from becoming frustrated and also help you stay focused to mark at the right time as well. If your dog seems to be struggling, try lowering the criteria and rewarding him a couple times in order to raise the dog's confidence. Do not linger too long on criteria that your dog can already do. It will make it harder to move to the next criteria if the last one was rewarded too much. Each dog is different. If your dog can't seem to move up to the next criteria, try breaking your criteria up into smaller steps. Once you have taught your dog the command go to bed, try applying it to different situations. Placing the practice mat on a scale at the vet will easily let the dog know to sit or lie there. Practicing go to bed while having someone knock on the door will train the dog not to run and bark when someone is at the door.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Well, that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and I hope you all got a taste for mark and reward training. Please visit our website for more information on the Mark and Reward Club at Caninetofive.